Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Schools will be unable to ban mobiles in the classroom because of the SNP government's failure to deliver a promise to provide a free device to every pupil, it has been claimed. Head teachers have highlighted that schools in some council areas are having to ask pupils to bring their own devices to complete work in the classroom. It led to concerns that the policy will mean they will be unable to ban pupils from bringing their mobiles to school. It follows the failure of SNP ministers to deliver on a 2021 promise unveiled by John Swinney to provide every school child with a tablet, laptop, or Chromebook. Minutes of a meeting of the Scottish Government's head teacher task force show that concerns were raised about the ability to ban mobile devices. The minutes, from a meeting on May 22, show Education Secretary Jenny Gilruth sought the views of head teachers on refreshed guidance about the use of mobile phones in the classroom. They show that head teachers said a positive culture around the use of phones helped mitigate problems, and that encouraging schools to take appropriate action rather than introducing a blanket ban was welcomed as it gives schools flexibility which can be helpful for securing parental support. But the minutes go on to state, not all local authorities provided access to devices, so schools may need to implement a bring-your-own-device policy. Scottish Conservative education spokesman Liam Kerr said, "This is a classic illustration of how yet again one SNP broken promise has led to another." The nationalists have belatedly woken up to the fact that teachers require the power to ban mobile phones to maintain classroom discipline. Yet teachers' ability to do so is hopelessly compromised by the SNP's abject failure to fulfill their flagship pledge in 2021 to provide a laptop or tablet to every school pupil in Scotland. This is a personal humiliation for John Swinney, who was the Education Secretary at the time, but more importantly a betrayal of Scotland's youngsters and teachers. It's the latest in a litany of SNP education failures, which includes Scotland plummeting down international league tables, the failure to eradicate the poverty-related attainment gap, and a rising tide of school violence. Mr. Kerr called for a ban on the use of mobiles to be delivered, but for ministers to ensure that teachers have the resources needed to implement it without pupils' education suffering. Mr. Swinney announced the promise to provide a free device to all pupils in a speech to SNP conference in March 2021, when he was Education Secretary. He said, "If we are re-elected in May, the SNP will roll out a new program to deliver into the hands of every school child in Scotland a laptop, Chromebook or tablet to use in school and at home. It will come with a free internet connection and full technical support. It will be updated when necessary, replaced when needed and upgraded as technology improves." But the commitment was subsequently watered down, with Ms. Gilruth telling Parliament in March this year, "To maximize the impact of funding, we will provide support at household level, targeting device investment at disadvantaged families with children. That approach will improve equity of access to devices and connectivity for those who need it most." A petition calling on the Scottish Government to go further and require all schools to prohibit the use of mobile phones during the school day, including at interval and lunchtime, has now attracted 4,982 signatures since being introduced at Holyrood last month. The Scottish Government has promised refreshed guidance on the use of mobile phones in schools, and has said the starting point will be that head teachers will be empowered to take any action they deem necessary.